Well, hello there! Today we're going to be doing a hot drink because it's a little chilly out, so we're doing a Blue Blazer. Here's what he has to say about that. I have not seen a Blue Blazer mixed at any bar for more than 30 years, so apparently this thing wasn't popular in like the 20s and 30s. However, it must be that someone somewhere still mixes them, for even in today, practically every recipe book gives the formula and calls attention to the fact that if properly done, this will have the appearance of a continual stream of fire. My good old manual of the 80s also adds, this is a very elegant drink in cold weather and has a wonderful effect of healing an old cold, especially when the party goes to bed soon after drinking it. So here it is. In one metal mug, you do a tablespoon of honey. There's that much honey left, so it's going to take a minute. 10 hours later. Then you put that in here. I'm just going to put the whole thing in here because I'm going to add, the next step is to add about halfway with hot water to melt the honey, and then have hot water in there. Hot water! You pour that about halfway. Steamy. Obviously you won't stir this up. And then you take a scotch. You've got some fancy ass Black Label. So you take this scotch, and you put a second mug, about the same amount of scotch as you have in the other one, liquid-wise. So it's kind of a lot of scotch. This is where things get strange, and my lovely wife has instructed me that I should, and you should if you're doing this at home, have a fire extinguisher handy. Like earlier, I said that this is supposed to be an endless flow of flame, or river of flame. I don't know, none of that sounds great. So we're gonna light this on fire, and then you mix it by just pouring it back and forth between the two mugs. So this is gonna be hectic. Hopefully I don't burn my house down. And this isn't like that high of an alcohol content, so I don't know if this will actually light. Well, Johnny Walker's only 40%. I think you need something that's closer to like 100 proof to light on fire. I think. I don't really know how fire and alcohol works, but this is definitely not lighting on fire. It's like it wants to a little bit, but it's just not getting there. This metal handle got hot. So if you want something that's actually like flaming, you're going to have to use 100 proof at least. This 40% is just not lighting on fire at all. So this is a little more boring than I intended it to be, but we'll go with this mixing method. 1, 2, and back to the original. I feel like that's probably pretty mixed. And you might notice there's splashing going on. Probably good that nothing's on fire. Now that that's all mixed, you're just supposed to throw lemon peel, and then you're topping it off with a sprig of nutmeg. I hope this is delicious and not weird. Just a little bit, not too much. It is nutmeg after all. So, it does smell like, it smells very like a wintry drink.
With the nutmeg added, it's kind of rough.
A little too much. It's strong, but it's pretty tasty. Ugh. Whew! That'll knock you out.
Oh, just getting over the cup. Oh, it's so powerful.
Just the fumes are going directly in your nose. That's probably why it clears up colds.
I have a hairy chest now.
It has a good flavor.
It does, but wow.
But boy, it's strong as heck.
I'm flammable.
Yeah, and this is with a lower, well, not, I mean, it's obviously still alcohol, but it's still kind of a lot, so a higher proof. Maybe some of that alcohol burns off and it's not as rough, but it's pretty strong. And it's basically just like a fancy way to do a hot toddy, I think, when it comes down to it. Anyway, that's the Blue Blazer. Until next time, bitches.